this, and I spend a lot of time in the car. And I've been thinking recently about the fact that I really love the power of expression, and that I want to start expressing myself over video. And I've been totally paralyzed since I've had this thought, probably actually for years now, because I never know what to talk about. There's so many things I would love to discuss. I have a dark side to me that I feel like needs a voice and needs expression. Just the realness, the real shit of life, being authentic, like going through days and life's hard challenges and coming through them and with grace and with a positive attitude. And so I want to talk about that stuff, but then I'm like, who wants to hear my heavy shit? Too intense, not fun. And I noticed for myself lately, I've been really attracted to comedy. I do a lot of focused intention on being lighthearted and joyous and present. So one of the ways I do that is through meditation, which is great. But sometimes you need like a little jump start, because when you're in your own mind and then you meditate, it's like, oh, well, all the voices stop. So recently, I've been really listening to a lot of comedy, which just puts me right in that state immediately. And I just start cracking up even when I'm by myself. And so that's inspired within me, actually, the desire to develop that skill. I know there are people who are naturally just funny, and I really admire them. And actually, I think I have that in me too. I think we all do. And it's just filters and layers of, doubt, really, why we don't just let it out. Because at the core of comedy, what I've noticed from the people that I really enjoy, they're just making fun of life and all of the dark shit. They're just shedding light to it using humor. So I've thought, oh, well, maybe I could just be a comedian and then make fun of shit like that. But it's like, yeah, who are you? You have no real experience or study with that. Because I have a playful funny side. I really actually do. But most of my expression on social media is more of the spiritual shit, because I'm really into that. If you know me, you know that I'm a spirituality, personal development junkie. So that's where I spend a lot of my time expressing myself currently. And it's good. I just want to lighten it up a little bit. So there's that. Then there's just the side of me, being a businesswoman, running a business, being an entrepreneur in LA. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about with that, like work ethic and discipline and da-da-da, but who the fuck wants to hear about that? Because everybody is already listening to all of those podcasts, and honestly, I think we have enough of those. So, not that inspired to talk about business, although maybe some of the people in my business would like to hear that, and maybe once in a while I'll feel inspired to talk about it. But for now, that's not where my desire lies. So, and then also, I'm an autism mom. So, shit gets real with that, literally. Lots of shit. Poop. And that's something that, sometimes I really want to talk about. So, I decided, you know what? Stop. Shit or get off the pot kind of thing, Leia. Stop thinking about this in your head for years and years and being a perfectionist and having to have the perfect thing and the perfect brand and the perfect expression. Nobody cares. Vulnerability is hot. And I really mean that. When I look at people I find attractive, and yes, I am single, and looking to attract the right one effortlessly. That will be a whole other video, dating. But anyhow, I love guys who are just vulnerable, who are just real. I can't stand it when people are just needing to be so perfect and polished around the edges, because nobody is. And so it's all an act and it's not relatable. And I've been super guilty of that over the years, especially online. wanting to portray this perfect, have my shit together persona, and I don't, and I'm not, and I want to just like free myself from that, because all of the people that are the most inspiring are the most real and the most raw and the most authentic and vulnerable. So here it is, and I'm probably not even going to post this right now. Maybe eventually I will. I really just wanted to like take the initiative to start and create a video. And so that's what this is. And I'm approaching my office, so I'm going to sign off for now. But thank you for listening and allowing me the space to start this upward motion forward of self-expression. Okay, happy Monday.